Ralph, and I'm a bad guy.
Ah! You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Ah! You hit a guy with glasses. That's well played.
John C. Reilly provides the voice of Wreck-It Ralph, an antique arcade bruiser who wants to start a new life in another video game. This is a skittish, exuberant 3D cartoon, almost falling over itself as it races towards a breakneck finale and perhaps a heartwarming ending too.
Hey-yo, everybody!
I'm okay.
Peter, have you ever wanted to bust out of your screen and go and have an adventure in another screen?
Oh, all the time, all the time. I sort of felt like it during this a little bit. This is an interesting kind of connoisseur nerd speak movie. It reminded me of something I saw on YouTube. Somebody had reconfigured Angry Birds as an old-fashioned sort of 32-bit map arcade game. And I think there is a huge kind of affection in really hardcore nerd gaming circles for those old arcade games. And if you're not in those circles, the whole premise of this might kind of pass you by a little bit. I mean, I kind of liked it. It's the idea that Wreck-It Ralph, who's the bad guy who isn't much liked in the game Fix It Fred, is it? Fix It, or is it?
I think it's something like that.
Yeah, he wants to be
Fix It Fontaine.
Yeah, is it? Oh goodness, Fix It Felix. He wants to bust out into another game and be a real hero. It reminded me a little bit of Monsters, Inc. It didn't have anything like that. I thought the sophistication or the technique of Monsters, Inc. It reminded me a little bit more of the Wachowski brothers Speed Racer. I don't know if you remember that. That kind of very day-glow, eyeball, frazzling kind of colour effect, which is interesting. It's kind of surreal and faintly delirious. And I like it. I think it's quite interesting. But it's, I don't know, there's something limited really. I don't have at all much of an investment in the whole idea really. And so it kind of left me a little bit cold.
Catherine, I have the sense I enjoy this a bit more than Peter, but are we selling this to you at all or not?
Really, no. I mean, everyone else seems to be quite keen on it, and it's up for Oscars, and it's sort of, didn't it sweep the board at the Annies at the weekend? So everyone I mean, don't know.
And Moore got nothing at the
Annies. I mean, I'm not 7, and well, not quite, and next week, and I'm not into gaming, and it would be a bit creepy, I think, if it went along.
What is so weird
on your own?
Yeah, but maybe
there's something very weird about a film about arcade games set in 2013. I thought, you know, nobody plays games. And the idea of lining up your quarters. God almighty, I used to do that when I was a teenager. I used to old-fashioned those old 10p coins. And that's what we used to do before computers were invented.
But it's the triangulation, though, isn't it? The movie audience. It's you and your kid.
Yes, exactly. It's really weird because the people that you are seeing in this arcade, who are supposedly 13 or 14, they don't go to arcade. You're kidding me? They play it on their consoles. They play it on their, you know, their laptops or their MacBook Airs or whatever. They don't go to arcades. Goodness me, do they? Surely not. I mean, it's supposedly set in the modern day. So I found it quite strange. I mean, as you say, it's triangulated with the middle-aged people who are making these movies and reaching back to their own youth and trying to back project it into 2013 with this faux real memory game. It's very odd. I mean, it's not without interest, but kind of strange.
Hey, are you a hobo?
No, I'm not a hobo, but I am busy. Okay, so you go home.
What's that? Didn't hear you. Your breath is so bad it made my ears numb.
Listen, I try to be nice. You're mimicking
You're
me.
mimicking me.
Okay. That is rude, and this conversation is over.
This conversation is over.